In this video, you'll learn how to schedule tasks in Google Calendar so you can stay organized and actually make time for what matters. Let's start with the quickest way to get something onto your calendar using the web version of Google Calendar. When you're looking at your calendar grid, find an empty time slot where you want to work on something. It could be this afternoon at 3 or tomorrow morning at 9. Simply click directly on that empty space. As soon as you do, a small pop-up window will appear. By default, Google Calendar usually assumes you're creating an event, but we want to turn this into a task instead. Look near the top of that pop-up and you'll see an option to switch from event to task. Go ahead and choose task. Now, enter a clear name for what you want to do. Try to make it specific, like write project outline instead of just work. This makes it easier to know exactly what you've committed to when you glance at your calendar later. You can leave the default time if it looks good, or adjust the start time and duration so it fits realistically into your day. When you're happy with it, click Save. That task will now appear right on your calendar at the time you chose. Today, I'll show you another way to add a task using the Create button, which is especially handy if you're not clicking on a specific time slot. Look toward the top left corner of your screen for the button labeled Create with a plus sign. Click that and a new panel or window will open. Again, it will usually start with event selected. Switch that option over to task. From here, you can type in the task name, choose the date, and set a time if you want it to appear in a specific spot on your calendar. If you prefer to just give it a due date without a specific hour, you can leave the time off and it will show up at the top of that day. Once you've set your details, hit save, and the task is added to your calendar, just like an event, but with the visual style of a task. I'm going to walk you through how to work with the side panel, which is a powerful way to time block tasks you've already created. On the right side of your Google Calendar screen, you'll see a narrow vertical bar with several icons. Look for the small blue tasks icon. When you click it, a side panel slides out, showing a list of your existing tasks. These tasks might not have dates or times yet, they're just items you need to get done. Instead of editing each one manually, you can simply drag them onto your calendar, click and hold on a task in the side panel, then drag it over to the day and time that makes sense. Drop it onto your calendar and it instantly becomes a scheduled block of time for that task. This drag and drop method is ideal for planning your day or week. Start by listing everything you need to do in the tasks panel, then move them onto your calendar to give each one a dedicated slot. If you realize something will take longer, you can stretch the block to make it longer or move it to a different time. I'll show you the easiest way to use these tools effectively. Combine them. Use click and type when you already know the time, the create button when you're planning more generally, and the side panel when you're organizing existing tasks into real scheduled work sessions. By doing this regularly, your calendar becomes a realistic plan, not just a list of appointments, and your tasks are far more likely to actually get done.